and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black, trimmed with gold and weighing in at 139 3/4 pounds. His professional record, an outstanding one. 49 bouts, 42 victories, including 17 knockouts, with 5 losses and 2 draws. From San Antonio, Texas, here is the former two-time world champion, Jesse James Leija. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the multicolored trunks and weighing in at 140 1/4 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 32 bouts, 32 victories, including 18 knockouts, and he holds the WBA NA title. Ladies and gentlemen, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, presenting the WBA #1 ranked super lightweight in the world, the Macho Man Jr., Hector Macho Camacho Jr.
All right, gentlemen, center ring. Jesse James, Hector. All right, gentlemen, you were given your instructions at the weigh-in. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Respect the bell, and above all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. God bless.
Emmanuel, the small 16-foot-plus ring had no effect on the first fight. Can it have an effect on this fight?
It could have an effect on this fight here, but one thing that may be favoring, normally the small ring would be against Camacho because normally he's the faster fighter. But they have a hard floor here, so to say. It's not the regular seemingly insulate pattern that we normally have, which would still favor him because he can move faster.
All right, we're underway. The first of potentially 10 rounds of boxing between Hector Camacho Jr. and Jesse James Leija. There is the strong, straight left hand that Hector Camacho Jr. possesses.
And he really likes to paw a lot with his right jab and let you commit by starting a jab of your own, and he takes a half a scoot back and then shoots a straight left.
Emmanuel, you like his power. Camacho Jr.
Yeah, I like his. I think he's a very good fighter. He's, to me, a balanced out fighter. He punches to the body and to the head, whereas his father was primarily a good, simple 1-2 puncher, but he did so well.
And maybe a bad cut over the left eye of Jesse James Leija.
Jesse James Leija has been plagued with cuts. In fact, after we finished our interview yesterday, it was the first thing that I asked him when we left, how have your eyes been holding up? I worked his corner when he fought the first fight with Azuma Nelson in San Antonio, and it's always been a problem with him with his eyes. He gets cut there.
Well, it's hard to tell how long the cut is, but it looks as though it could be something that affects the outcome of the fight.
Yeah, especially so soon. He's got a good cut man in Joe Sousa, but he has enough problems with the speed and the left-handed style of this fighter, let alone to be handicapped with a cut this early in the fight.
Emmanuel, you brought up Azuma Nelson. The only time Leija has had a fight stop because of a cut was that third fight with Azuma Nelson, but he does have a tendency, as we mentioned, to cut. He cut against Ivan Robinson over his right eyelid, and also against Juan Lezcano.
He's always going to have the problems with the cuts.
Well, always may not be a long time.
No. Even though the cut man is good, it may still be a big problem in this fight.
Camacho ripping a 1-2.
Camacho obviously feels that he's stronger and quicker, being more aggressive than we've seen him. And
but he robbed Camacho Jr. and now
a left hand staggered him.
And that's a punch that a southpaw never looks for as far as a left hook. He's always looking at a right hand, a straight right hand.
And now Camacho starts moving away.
Well, Jesse James is a solid professional fighter.
As we head into the corner of Hector Camacho Jr., our interpreter tonight, Hector Garcia.
We won this round. We won this round. He is cut. You can't be desperate. He's cut. Let's box him now. We already cut him. The advantage is to us now. We beat him on this round.
A punch that very suddenly put Leija back into it. A flurry of punches, a left hand that clearly dazed Camacho Jr.
It was just short of a knockdown. And what made it so effective is I think Camacho's mindset was so much on attack and on scoring a knockout that he was not even prepared or looking for a punch back.
Well, Leija laid back for the first 2 minutes of the round, tried to see what was going on. He's an experienced veteran. When his opportunity came, he took it.
Well, he's having a problem with the speed of Camacho. Once Camacho got close enough and started opening up, he says, well, you're in my firing range now.
Might as well let my hands go.
Yeah.
So it was an eventful first round, a cut and a shot heard round ringside.
A very interesting first round. We're interested to see what the score was, too. I thought his father was supposed to be in the corner. I said his father's out here in the audience. I think he left the corner where he could holler and make more noise without being penalized by the officials.
Junior says doesn't matter. He still hears him, and he still listens to him.
And is sometimes distracted by him. Right hand sneaks through from Leija.
That's his best punch. He said he's going to concentrate on is trying to get in close and to shoot right hand leads. But that's what most southpaws are always trained for. His most effective punch might be the punch that he landed earlier, which was a left hook if he can get close to him.
The crowd here at Keyspan Park in Coney Island, New York, starting to get behind Camacho Jr. Camacho Jr. hard shots to the body of Leija. Leija comes right back with a straight right hand.
Looks like some blood coming from the nostril.
Turning out to be a very good fight.
Camacho, who was booed in his last appearance in New York, is stepping it up here.
The cut over the left eye of Leija is opened up.
Yeah. Leija was fighting an unbelievable fight considering the fact that he was complaining so much and worried about the southpaw style. And I think if it wasn't for this cut, which may be a big factor, this fight could be very interesting.
What a warrior.
I got a mouthpiece.
Joe Souza, the famous cut man, once told me he loved blood. And he's getting enough of it tonight.
Yeah, he's got his blood cut out. He's a good cut man, but I think it's the same cut is worse than it, and there's probably going to be additional cuts possibly even opening up. Jesse James has a very sharp bone ridge over his eyes, and it's some guys, I think, Sean O'Grady had the same problem, and the only way that eventually they were able to handle it was to have an operation.
No one stands still more than 2 seconds.
Jesse James Leija told us that he spent over 130 rounds sparring with southpaws to try to get the feeling back. And apparently it's worked. Excuse me, pushes back Leija.
If you notice, Camacho is mixing up his left hand, so he's shooting one straight, and the next one he'll shoot it in a hook form and bring it around the side of the head. So you can't really anticipate which way to defend it.
Stuff, Dave. Come on. Good, 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 good.
Typically Leija's style, he loops a lot of shots. Fires from the outside, but he's doing a good job.
Yes.
Of staying straight up the middle.
Yeah, he's shooting. He's got a lot of good straight right-hand leads. It's just that he's shooting them at a distance sometimes where it's too far away. And it gives Camacho a chance to take that step back just like that and then the counter. When he gets close enough, he's effective. But normally Camacho is making him fight at a distance where he can counter him.
There you saw the speed of Hector Camacho Jr. There you see it once again. Big left hook.
Don't hold your head, okay? Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Steve Smoger, the referee, telling Camacho, do not hold and hit.
See these 16-foot rounds rings more often.
Yeah, that's the combination right there that I was telling you about that he specializes in. That half a scoot back as you're coming in to lose your balance just enough for him to then drill you with the straight left.
And you can see the power of Camacho. It rocked Leija back.
There it is again.
Lightning quick action to end the third round.
More 16-foot rings.
We won this round. The guy is cut. You were the young guy here. He's already cut. It's only a matter of time. We're doing real good.
Good left hand by Junior here. Stunned and sent Leija off balance. Recovered quickly. When you get to the age of Leija, 35 years old, many fighters just don't want to take a beating anymore.
And that always looms in the back of guys' minds when they're at that age. A lot of times when the fight gets to be tough, they'll just say, hey, well, I'm going to be
But I don't see any of that in Leija yet.
Not tonight, no.
Harold, you like what you see so far?
Oh, yeah, it's a great fight so far. Okay, 28-20, 29-28, 2 rounds
the one, Jesse James Leija. I got to tell you, Fred, that shot that staggered Hector Camacho and made him grab the rope to stay up wasn't the first round for Jesse James Leija. It was the telling punch of the fight so far. In the second round, Jesse James Leija, with blood pouring down his face, outpunched Camacho again. But the judges tend to look at the blood, not the punches. In the third round, Camacho easily won it, staggering Leija. 2-1 Leija.
I have it 2-1 for Camacho.
And in the third round, Camacho landing 52% of his power shots, 11 of 21. Larry, you mentioned in his last fight here in New York City against Joe Hutchinson, Hector Camacho Jr. was booed at the end of the fight. And he told us yesterday in our fighter meetings, he definitely wants to put on a strong performance in front of a New York crowd.
He's fighting about as good a fight as he can fight with Jesse James tonight. Jesse James is looking pretty good tonight. And no one is really jabbing that much effectively. Both guys are waiting to try to land the big shots with their right hand or with their left hand. The jabs are just hard.
How tough is it, though, to jab against a southpaw from Leija's perspective?
It is difficult, but you can see it working because you just have to jab at an angle where you come over top of their shoulder.
Very good.
Straight left counter from Hector Camacho Jr. The intensity picking up as the fourth round comes to a close. Monday, July 16th. Catch the next edition of Real Sports with Brian Gumbel. Among the stories we're working on, a look at high school basketball star Amari Stoudemire, whose story embodies the many problems within the prep school basketball system. Also, the Miracle League, a baseball league developed for handicapped children with the support of a very special community. That's Monday, July 16th at 10 p.m. Real Sports, nothing is out of bounds.
You can do it, James. Close the gap a little bit. Don't get them this.
Try the corner off. Okay, try the corner off. Get the corner out.
I honestly didn't think the fight would be going this long after seeing that cut in the first round, Emmanuel.
No, I have to give a lot of credit to the cut man, Joe Seuss. He did a great job.
As frequently as Leija cuts. Once again, he said he's only had one fight stop because of cuts, and that was his third bout against the great Azuma Nelson.
Oh, a bad cut now, or what looks like a bad cut.
Bad cut.
On an accidental butt on the right eye of Camacho.
It's a bad cut, and I don't know if he's got a good cut man in his corner or not. And never having been cut before, it's probably going to have much more psychological effect on him that it had on Leija.
Let's bring in Harold Letterman. Harold, what does this mean?
Okay, we're only in the 4th round. If it gets stopped in the 5th round, if it gets stopped before the round ends, it's a no contest or a technical draw.
Yes.
If the bell rings to end the 5th round, we go to the scorecards. That's the warning that Smoker called it an accidental headbutt, which I think he will call it. If a punch opened up that cut, then Jesse James Leija wins on a TKO.
Don't punch, don't punch. Step out, step out, step out, step out, step out.
Halfway through the 5th. Leija trying to take advantage.
The old guy is going for it.
Get off the rope, get off the rope.
Emmanuel, I think you are correct. There could be a psychological effect.
From looking at his eye, he just about wants to quit right now for the most part. He doesn't know how to handle this.
Leija measuring up Camacho Jr. Camacho Jr. trying to tie up and escape the round.
Well, we're going to find out what Hector Camacho Jr. is made of tonight. He's a 6-to-1 favorite against a great 35-year-old pro. He's supposed to win this fight as the young guy coming up. How does he survive this cut and this old man who's behaving like a younger guy?
And is fighting a good fight beyond the cut. Leija is fighting a good fight still.
Jesse James Leija trying to take advantage of an accidental headbutt.
I can't see.
You know, they're halfway through the round of the respirator. No one has applied anything to the cut still at this stage. It's virtually, at this
You got
stage,
to
it
box
looks like they
this
have
guy now.
no preparation at all for a cut.
Can you see?
Are they treating that cut correctly?
From what I can see, it looked like they're using pure Vaseline, which is something that you don't do for the
Here's
first
a
round.
clash of heads.
Camacho looked like he was moving forward.
Camacho Jr. is saying that what he sees is blurry from his right eye. Doesn't seem to be any worse of a cut than Leija has, but perhaps that's unfair because we're not in the position to actually know. Camacho's, it almost sounds as if he wants this fight stopped.
It seems like he wants to quit himself.
All right. Back to your corners, back to your corner, back to your corner. Clean up this corner. Clean up the corner. Clean up the corner. All right, stay there. Get in your corner. Get in your corner.
All right, let's bring in Harold Letterman. Harold, one more time for us. Clarify exactly what will take place if this fight can't go on.
Okay, Steve Smoker called it an accidental headbutt. If the fight gets stopped, it's got to be half the number of rounds, 5 rounds. We're now in the 6th. So therefore, if the fight gets stopped because of the accidental headbutt, we go to the scorecards.
What's going on here? Camacho Jr. looks like he wants out of this fight. The doctor may be helping him get out of the fight. The scorecards may be in his favor.
He's claiming
Camacho is going over to Leija.
The referee better stop this. Referee.
You have to go to the card. He claims he can't see. He claims he cannot see.
Jesse James Leija comes over and says to us, how many times have I been cut? I go on. Where is...
He says he can't see. The fight is over, you go to the card. No. The doctor stopped it.
We wonder now if the doctor is overreacting to this cut.
Exactly.
But how does the doctor determine even whether he can see out of that eye?
He's saying he can't see.
Can't see.
Yeah. From the butt. I don't know.
Yeah.
What round is this? Did they fight the 5th round? They fit the 5th round.
Yeah.
So it goes, okay. Commish, tell him what to tell them. Doctor's advice. He's claiming he cannot see.
Oh, yeah. He's very nice.
Yeah.
I'm going over
Did the doctor stop it?
Don't know, can't tell you anything to go to the commission.
Right now is my birthday. Today is my birthday. Thank you.
Jesse, hands up over here, Jesse. Claiming he can't see. Yes, sir.
Ride them all you can, man. Everyone knows what happened. We know what happened, man. We know what happened. And we know what happened. 35 years old right now. 35 years old right now. 35 years old. 35
Jesse
years
James
old right
Leija
now.
came over to us and he told us, I've been cut my entire career. I'm the one who's 35. Camacho Jr. is 22, but who doesn't want to fight?
Well, it's just going to be interesting to see what is going to be rendered as the official decision.
Harold, let's see if you can clarify what's going on for us.
Okay, friend, this is the way it should be. Steve Smoker said that the cut was caused by an accidental headbutt. The New York State rules clearly state that if 5 rounds have been completed, half the number of rounds, which they were, you go to the scorecards because the fight was stopped by a cut caused by an accidental headbutt. The key is going to be that 2nd round. I've got it 3-2 Leija, 48-47, but if they get that 2nd round to Camacho, he's going to win it 48-47. That's the key to the whole thing. 35 years old right now. 35 years old.
All right, let's head inside the ring now to ring announcer Michael Buffer to get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We have a stoppage in the bout due to an accidental headbutt. Hector Camacho Jr. is unable to continue. The wound was too severe. The bout had 5 complete rounds, and we go to the scorecards for those 5 rounds for a technical decision. Larry Hazard Jr. scores the bout, 49-46. Bobby Gilson scores it, 48-47, and Chick Hill has it, 49-46, all for the winner by unanimous technical decision, still undefeated from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Hector Macho Camacho Jr.